The research activities for material science and nanotechnology started last June 2020, last year, with sets of goals and research agenda. The first general objective is to support new and cutting-edge innovations in the field through collaborations and educational opportunities. This goal is simply to extend the frontier of knowledge because material science or nanotechnology is still an emerging area and there are lots of potential collaboration here and in abroad. As a matter of fact, we were able to participate in the EU ASEAN Virtual School for High Performance Computer, and there is a potential collaboration related to material science simulations. For this reason, specific research agenda were chosen to align with the DOST Research Agenda 2017 to 2022. And these are mostly curiosity driven. So as a researcher, it's also very important that you have the topic which is very interesting to you and appealing to you, curiosity wise. So that's the second agenda. The first. The second agenda or objective is to foster scientific and technological solutions to many industries. This goal pertains to conducting applied research, and that is industry-driven. For example, a local small medium-scale enterprise can partner with us to conduct research and development depending on their needs and interests. As a researcher in the field, we can apply our expertise to arrive or to solve real problems. And as a registered chemist, I personally believe that we can contribute a lot. The last objective is on building external partnerships. This goal was really inspired by the Philippine Development Plan, which includes advancing the science, technology, and innovation or STI in the country. And this can be done by actively submitting proposals, research proposals, to many agencies such as in the UST. So there are frequently calling for proposals, and also submitting to other private sectors which can be of interest if they want to conduct research and development activities. So as we conduct R&D, as a faculty, we acquire skills and we develop our innovations. And through these undertakings, we become better academics. And in return, we can render or we can offer good trainings to our students and render innovative services to our locality and even to a national level. Overall, the main attractions of material science and nanotechnology is its wide range or wide levels of research, from the most fundamental level of research or basic research to a level close to application in industry and society. It is multidisciplinary and adaptable to societal needs. We have this memorandum of agreement signed by Mrs. Lolita Cabanlet, President of the Oro Handmade Innovations Incorporated. And through this, we were able to craft research proposals and conduct ideation meetings with her. She is a very research-minded entrepreneur, and I believe that there are more entrepreneurs in our locality who would be eager to partner with us in the academe, especially that we are in the so-called industrial hub in Mindanao, the Cagayan de Oro City. We are looking forward to make progress with these partnerships with the SMEs. What is metal organic framework? It is a type of a promising material with many industrial applications such as in energy storage. And because it is still a growing field, there is a lot to be discovered related to its structures and properties. And we came across this very intriguing behavior of two polymorphic frameworks. So when you say polymorphic, they have the same structures, but they exhibit different properties. So those frameworks are zirconium based, and we studied the frameworks, and we were able to explain why this anomalous behavior exists between these polymorphic frameworks through computational chemistry. And also with the contribution of Dr. Gapol, who is working under the institute, we further our understanding of the effects of organic structures in the framework. It was really an exciting international collaboration, and I learned so much, especially with the ways of Thailand professors. I find them very open for suggestions, corrections, and very dedicated, especially during our revision phase. They responded quickly and even emailed around 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning. So that was really the hardest part, the revision phase, and it took us around 3 months to answer all the questions because the reviewers were so strict and they had a lot of questions. It's like going through a needle. So, but gladly, we got accepted last June, and yeah. So, in a lighter note, I learned how to call professors in Thailand way, and you can just call them AJ. So that's and then the first name. Currently, we are conducting simulation studies on chemo-sensitive sensor, and this is to contribute on food safety research field. There is this specific dye that can react to food spoilage, and we are trying to establish how to develop the sensor. Well, in the future, we are looking on developing cellulose-based materials, which is also of the interest of the SMEs that we have contacted, and we will continue our proposal submissions to different agencies. So it's really important to have the grant to continue operating in the institute. When it comes to technology roadmap, basically we want to pattern the roadmap for the institute just like that of the roadmap of graphene research. So graphene is a very famous material. In fact, it was discovered in a very ordinary, or shall we say mundane way, and it is in serendipity, where the scientist was peeling the graphite. So the graphite is just the lead in the pencil using a scotch tape, and he noticed that the scotch tape had different carbon structures, and he looked on it and found that it was the graphene, a novel material. After that discovery, which is in the field of material science, years after, a lot of applications were patented. Applications in biomedicine, in electronics, solar cells, sensors, so on. So from that example, I can really say that it is possible to achieve materials with useful applications. And so we want to develop materials in our institute which can be patentable. So that would be the roadmap. This can sound a little bit ambitious, but we need to be ambitious to achieve something. And there is a famous saying, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you can land on a star.